Okay, let's join Jonathan Akinyemi now. He has already qualified for the Olympics. We're proud of him. We like that. Jonathan, good to have you on the show. What's the update?
Hey, happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year.
Jonathan.
Yeah, so at the moment, I qualified for Rio 2016 in November.
Fantastic.
I've already started my training proper from that date. So my focus now is the training to make sure that I've covered every base ready for Rio. So the preparation's begun. I'm already doing training camps in London on the London 2012 course, which is a difficult course and is a good facility. So I'm doing training on there. But looking forward now to 2016, the key for me is to be able to go to Rio, to the pre-Olympic training camps and practice on the race course for Rio, because the preparation will be what decides the medals. Who's prepared the most will win the medals.
You know, in 2012, you know, you actually didn't make it to the semi-final. You finished 21st, you know, in one of the heats, and that wasn't really a good one for you. So the prospect of you actually getting to the semi-finals or even final in the K1 events, tell us about that.
So for me, 2012 was a disappointing result, but actually my failure in 2012 taught me so much. For me, I was prepared physically for the 2012 Olympics, but on the race day mentally I got way too nervous. I allowed myself to get stressed out, which affected the result massively and meant I got a time penalty. So since then I've been working with a sports psychologist to try and fix the problems that I had from the sports psychology point of view, because I know I'm fit enough, I know I have the technique, and now it's just fixing that side of it, so I'm mentally prepared for the race in 2016, and I've learned a lot from London 2012.
And you know what we can do for you here, Jonathan? We can only wish you all the best as you get ready for the 2016 Rio Olympics.
Thank you.
And stay focused. So that's what it is, guys.
Thank
You gotta help yourself.
Yeah.
Help yourself. And he's already doing that. Because if you want to wait, as we know that some people will wait.
Yeah. What's going to happen to you?
The NSC will also wait for you. Look, but it's not. It's not sweet, but it's a good one.
Yes, of course.
Just it's heartwarming to know that a Nigerian will come out to participate at the Olympics.
Kind of slalom.
Kind of slalom.
Incredible.
It's just nice. It's different, you know. Imagine you have a fencer from Nigeria. You have a shooter from Nigeria. So it's not just, probably at the games all you're waiting for is football and basketball.
Exactly. When there's several Olympic-style sports, you know. So, yeah.
We also have Cherika Okogo. She also has qualified. You know, so we have like 2 athletes right now in the particular event. So he is K1, the Kano event, because she is the slalom. So I mean, when you look at these people, one is based in the US, the other one is based in London. It tells you a whole lot.
Yes.
Well, let's say there's some competitions coming up this year where we can have 2 or more athletes actually qualifying for the Kano event. So hopefully we can have up to 4 or 5 athletes representing Nigeria, not just one like we had in 2012 in London, which was just Jonathan.
I'm not holding my breath for that one, Cecilia. Yeah, in terms of, you know, actually getting all the qualifiers, I think it's going to be Jonathan and Akinyemi. And the other lady.
Cherika. That's what you think?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Only.
This guy is not even optimistic at all.
You're like, seriously.
So what's your view?
This morning I want to be realistic.
Let's
How
be
realistic are you?
Yeah.
I think both of them it's okay. And remember, the NSC and the Ministry of Sports, they're saying now that they're going to go with sports that they know
Priority, right?
will win
That's
medals.
the word now.
So we should be hoping that.
Now, when you're talking about the sports you know that will win medals, did you actually work towards it?
Exactly.
You didn't. So why are you saying it? I listened to DJ. DJ was on Sport Tonight yesterday. Was talking about the fact that some federations need to actually source for fund for themselves, right? They need to meet corporate organizations and all. That was not like the question that was in my mind was like, okay, fine. They need to source for sponsorship.
Yeah.
Now NSC, what are they even doing to actually at least maybe help them a little bit in terms of the finance?
Well,
you were with him last night. We spoke with him.
I know.
Tell me.
Well, you see, it's deeper than what we know, particularly when it's not just the NSC that loves football, when it's Nigerians. that loves football. So when they have that chunk of the money, it's football that comes to mind at first. But again, it's important. What he said
why,
was,
why do we always do that?
It says in South Africa, public funding is 40%, and then private, they get sponsorship and 60. So
60, yes.
if for instance table tennis comes and they say we're going to take care of pre-Olympics training, we have the money, we have the sponsorship, the NSC will be wondering if we cannot take care of funding going to the Olympics, and there's a problem. You get what I'm saying, because you've done your part as a federation. You didn't just sit down. You've gone out. You've done good packaging. People have appreciated you by coming into it. So if we can do that also, take the pressure off government, because there was so much reliance on government. And as I said, even if I work at the NSC, if I look at what they've brought for maybe weightlifting, and I check the amount of Nigerians that will be looking forward to the dream team winning gold in Rio, I'll carry most of that money and put it on football, because that's what the country follows. And we'll talk football now. We'll talk football right
now. Tell me, one. And I listened to Amaju. He talked about how much they are spending in Pretoria because of high altitude, right? Yeah. Now, this guy from we spoke with yesterday, he talked about the fact that if you go to Calabar, if you go to Obudu Ranch, right? Or if you go there, the altitude there, all our international teams, or rather all our players, all our athletes can actually come there because of the weather. I've been to Obudu. So if you check the weather there, this environment and all that, players can actually be there. If you want to manage funds, then you look at your country and see where you can be.
Cecilia, it's a lot more.
So you don't need about 700 and how many millions?
It's a lot more than that.
700.
You know what? You know the only way you can get out of it. Let me tell you the only way you can get out of it. Let's talk football now.
Because just how to watch it says camping in Obudu or whatnot. That would mean bringing Angola to play the friendly there in Nigeria. That would mean Cote d'Ivoire. So so I'm not really winning. It's what the NFF have done in taking the Chan Eagles to South Africa. For me, I think it's a very laudable one. There's nothing wrong with it at all.
I'm just making instances. For instance, if you know you don't really have that finance, that money to actually take most of the athletes out of the country, you can actually make do of what we have here. That's my point.
I think it's about
so you don't have to wait.
Because but you also had the DG say Odwan Adekro will go to Canada. They're speaking with federations president. They're also, listening to them.
Is she the only one going to Canada?
Because at the moment she's the only one that's qualified. So we need to start conditioning her for that. So I think that's heartwarming also. Canoeing, sailing, and rowing, I know the federation is doing a whole lot of work. But you see, the people of Nigeria must feel what you're doing. That's what
football, Austin.
Football, that's it. I've been feeling it
Chan Eagles
since 19.
The Chan Eagles are getting ready for the African Nations Championship. They played the first test game against the Amatox. They won it. But today actually against Angola. I'm looking forward to that game because the Chan tournament right now.
That's the highlight.
Adeniji right there, And a lot of people have been wondering what's going to happen to the team with the absence of Bola Salami. It appears we have someone very capable of, stepping into his shoes. I'm talking about the game itself against Angola today. The Chan tournament now is recognized by FIFA. It means you can actually get ranking points. So it'll be very important for Nigeria to go really ready and hopefully, get to the semi-finals or even the final.
That's definitely the target, the training session there. If you check the Angolan national team at the fourth edition, they actually finished as second edition. They finished as runner-up. That was the one in Sudan. So it tells you that they also have a home-based team, or rather a league that is really viable and their players can do and undo. So that's going to be a very tough test for the Super Eagles B team. And also, looking at the match they're going to play against Cote d'Ivoire, also that's also going to be another good test. And after all these ones, now you definitely have to go to Rwanda, 3 days before their first game against Nigeria.
Hopefully they get a good result in this particular one. Angola are ranked 105 in the world, so that's below Nigeria. So losing or not getting a favorable result against them is going to affect Nigeria on the rankings. So hopefully they get a good result in this one.
That's right. Well, we like the progress that this Super Eagles team is already making as we get ready for the 2016 African Nations Championship. Let's listen to this guy. You like to see him again, Coach Sunday Oliseh. He's on the show this morning. Let's listen to him and the standing captain, in the absence of Golan Salami. I was talking about Chima Akas. And then after that, they're reacting about the match with the Amatoks. After that, we'll listen to the president of the Nigerian Football Federation in sports this morning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
A bit better, but I'm still not there yet. But I'm happy. It's much better than what it was some weeks ago. We just catch some things with all this traveling and all this flying and all this working. So really missing anybody. Itebo was never part of the team. He just came for the first week and he went to the under-23. And Salami he withdrew himself from the tournament. But even when he was here, others were playing in front of him. So it's not really much. It was a good game. They gave us very solid opposition. A little bit too aggressive at times, but yeah, they didn't want to, they played very well. What all of us we want to do is just try go there and, give the best we can. So we've had some knocks today, but it's our first friendly game. We've had some knocks. We hope it's not serious. We'll just try to take it from there. Like Tunde Adiniji, just after scoring his goal, he felt something on the knee. We had also Chikatara, a striker also. The both strikers got knocks. They were really being kicked hard today anyway. It's preparation games. That's what we're doing. We're not going to, bother our head too much about results, although we want to win. But we also want to have consistency.
Yeah, the one of Angola it's a big game more than this. So we need to, put more. Everything we'll be doing tomorrow. More than today. I believe we win them because we are a better side. The same thing with Angola to Côte d'Ivoire. I just believe we just work our hands together with what coach has, taught us, the tactics, movement, and everything. We just go to the field and put it in our play. Surely we win Côte d'Ivoire too.
We have a lot of funding challenge, occasioned by the fact that Nigeria is almost like a mono economy. Our dependence is basically on oil. I believe the mentality in camp now is that the players are aware that we have all these challenges, and I believe they'll be able to redirect their psychic towards knowing that the green-white grain is more important than even wanting to collect stipends. They have the quality. I mean, they have the team is spot on, I can assure you. The technical crew, I always want to appeal to them too. I mean, they should see reason with us. It's not been easy. It's been very, very difficult. It's been very tasking. But I believe we will be able to come out, because the last time we went, which was our debut, in Chan, they came third. They won the bronze medal. This time, we only prayed that we can win the medal and have Nigeria have that at his Hall of Fame, as one of the tournaments. At least so far, appreciably, we've tried. We've done well, by winning the African Women's Championship 2 months after I came in, won the under-20, won the under-23 Nations Cup, 3 African tournaments, then 1 FIFA tournament, and we've been able to train coaches, we've been able to train referees, we've even trained administrators. Our next project now is an NFF Go project, which we are starting in Jigawa, building a small but very nice secretariat. We've just been able to secure a sponsor, some partnership for it, because the name of the company is going to be there.